picking one out or you?
I have. You can take it.
Where's my eyes? Put my hand in. Pull out. A whistle.
My Chagington whistle. It doesn't go like this, like this.
Really? You have to hold it this way up to call the train or to tell the train to come and go. Ah.
So it makes a train noise. That's why it's
a train noise.
That's why it's a train whistle.
One day, there was a little boy who lived in a little house, and he got this little parcel arrived through the front door. It was a little brown square with lots of sellotape doing it up. Now, it was a big surprise because it wasn't his birthday and it wasn't Christmas. And it wasn't his mummy's birthday or his sister's birthday.
No.
Or his daddy's birthday.
No.
In fact, it wasn't a special day at all. But it did have his name on that parcel. So, with his mummy's help and a pair of scissors, he tore off the sellotape and opened the parcel, and in the little cardboard box there was a whistle.
And we'll say what else was in there.
Just a whistle.
Why?
Well, that's what he wanted to know. So he picked it out. And what do you do when you get a whistle?
Blow it.
Yeah. So he blowed it. Now, what do you think happened next? There was a big noise outside the door, and the house shook a little bit, and there was a sound like the whistle coming from outside. And the little boy and his mother, they opened the front door, and what was there?
I don't know.
A great big train, with a train driver with a big white beard and a great big smile on his face. And the train driver said, "You called me, sir?" And the little boy said, "I didn't call you, I just blew my whistle." And the big train driver said, "Ho, ho, ho, sir, that's what you did when you blew the whistle. You called me to see you. Where do you want to go? Because that's what I'm here for. Take you on a train ride." "Wow," said the little boy and looked at his mum. "Can we go?" Well, what do you think his mum said?
I don't know.
I think she might have said something really sensible like, "Well, it's not a special day. We haven't got anything else we have to do. You'll have to put your coat on and we'll come too," she said, grabbing his little sister. "Is that all right?" she asked the train driver. And the train driver said,
Yeah.
"Yes, of course," he said. "You could all come. There's plenty of room on this train." So up they climbed onto the train. And the little boy still had the whistle in his hand. And the train driver said, "OK then, young man, You called me. You tell me where to go. Where do you want to go to today? So the little boy said, where shall we go?
I don't know.
Shall we go shopping?
No.
Shall we go to climb a mountain? Shall we go to climb a mountain with lots of snow on it?
Yeah.
Shall we go to climb a mountain with lots of snow on it in Scotland? Or in Africa?
In Africa.
Africa! Let's go to Mount Kenya.
No, Africa.
Africa is a big, big place. And the mountain in the middle of it's called Mount Kenya. So, the train driver asked the young man to blow the whistle to start them off. So he blew the whistle. Blow the whistle. And off they went. The train. And it took off into the sky and went up above the clouds into the sunshine and down through the clouds. And there was a great big mountain with snow on top. And all round the bottom of the mountain were African animals. There were elephants, giraffes, lions, vultures, monkeys, hippopotamuses. Anything else?
No.
And they all waved at the train. And the little boy waved back. And the train drove down and landed in amongst all the animals, who came up to say hello to the train driver that they knew very well. And the train driver introduced the animals to the little boy and his mother and his sister. And the animals asked if you'd like to join them for a picnic. So there they all were, sat down at the bottom of the mountain, eating bananas and pineapples and mangoes and sweet corn and papayas and rice beans in, and a great big cup of tea to wash it all down, and a great big glass of melted snow from the top of Mount Kenya. And when they'd had enough to eat, and they'd had a few party games with the animals, they all got back in the train, and the train driver said, "Whistle, young man, and get us home." So he did. And the train went up, through the clouds, up into the sunshine, back down again, right in front of the little boy's front door. And they all got out, and they all went home. And that night, when Daddy came back, and he said, "And what sort of a day have you had?" The little boy said,
I went on a slide.